So hi everyone, thank you for sticking around. My name's Poppy, this is Holly, Louise and Chloe. We really hope you enjoyed the show. We're just going to have a quick post-show discussion now. It's going to last about 10-15 minutes, so I can run on the time. And we thought that we would kick off with a couple of questions which we thought would be interesting for you to hear about, and then we'll just throw open the discussion. If there's anything you'd like to know about the show, stick your hands up. Anything you're interested in, anything you'd like to know more about, you didn't understand, we'd be happy to answer. So the first thing that we thought we'd talk about is how we got started on the project. What were our initial ideas?
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that this project's come from a really personal place for all of us, actually. We kind of felt that we'd reached the end of an era in our lives, and we kind of really wanted to reflect that in the work.
Well, yeah, it's fun. I don't know what everyone else thought about it, but for me, I don't know. I didn't really see the potential in these kind of personal endings that we were already experiencing until, well, one night, I don't know if everyone else remembers this, we were watching a film together. We downloaded it off the internet. It was a really good film, just getting to the end where everything was going to be revealed, you know, the big climax, and the last 5 minutes, they just weren't there. And sent us Elizabeth loopy. We sort of tried to restream it. We looked for spoilers on the internet, couldn't find any. We started discussing what it could have been, what it should have been. We never ever found out what happened in the end.
It kind of crystallised.
Yeah, and it sort of, I think there was sort of seeds, moments.
So I was standing behind the bar, leaning up against the taps, and Bruce Willis walks in. And he's with Will Smith, and they walk right up to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Roisin, make it quick." And I'm like, "Well, what can I get you guys?" But they've already turned around and started talking. So I get down a bottle of Oban, and I pour them each a double shot on the rocks. They lean backwards in their bar stools and slide the glasses towards them, and knock them back and slam them right down, and Bruce kind of nods at me. So I fill them up again. I want to hear what they're saying, so I bring some glasses over and I stand there drying them slowly with a cloth. And then that guy from 24 comes in, and he drinks both the whiskeys that are waiting on the bar, and then he sits down with Bruce and with Will. And they all look kind of serious, and I can't hear what they're saying. So I pour out 3 more glasses, and I lean very slowly across the bar to put them next to the guys. And then Will says,
"So what are we going to do to these assholes?"
and the guy from 24 says,
"Oh, we got a mainframe unit on it right now. We intercepted a signal at 0400 hours, and they're tracking its exact originating location as we speak." And Bruce says, "Ladies, we're going to need more than a mainframe unit."
and then Will says, "This ain't the kind of shit I know how to deal with." And the guy from 24 says, "This ain't the kind of shit anyone knows how to deal with."
And Bruce says, "Ladies, this ain't shit, this is the shit."
And they all nod. And then they notice me. And they notice that I've frozen in the middle of one glass drying rotation. Bruce leans over.
"You want to get yourself out of town, Roisin," he says. "Things are going to be getting pretty hot around here." So the next thing I thought we'd talk about was our favourite scene in the piece. What does you guys love doing?
Oh, well, for me it's really clear. Hour 14 was definitely my favourite scene. I thought it was just such an ambitious scene, really. I mean, having that enormous meteorite sort of tracking its course across the stage and having it careering towards you, the audience, I just thought quite terrifying, really. And then to have that, yeah, that kind of raw terror with the 50-strong children's choir singing "I Don't Want to Sing" was just bizarre and poignant.
Yeah, and like the reaction that you guys had tonight was fantastic. Like the way it was kind of like pulled back.
You did look absolutely terrified.
I feel sorry for everyone on the sides because obviously you didn't get to experience it fully. But yeah,
It's still great. It's still great. Are there any questions that anyone would like to ask? when we made the piece.
We looked at sort of Deep Impact, the one with Dustin Hoffman, you know, where there's like a killer virus.
I guess we hope that kind of the filmic reference stuff was kind of only part of the piece, and that the other stuff was a lot more personal, a lot more kind of intimate.
It's still fair to say that we did draw so much references from kind of the big blockbuster type movies. They kind of really influenced, especially Chloe, you know, because she was obviously as Bruce, so it's kind of like, for her, it was really important that we did watch a lot of films with Bruce Willis. But
I think we liked the comparison because obviously, like, you know, having like makeup on, it was a really good effect. But then there were some really personal moments. We thought about what we'd be doing in those last hours, really. So I think it was a bit of a mixture there, but a lot of films. We love films. So.
Any other questions?
Was there any debate as to how many hours you were going to have in total?
Oh, not really.
No, we knew it was going to be 24, I think.
Yeah.
We did wonder about how many to show, obviously, because the piece does kind of dot around the place a lot.
Yeah, we did talk about making it into a durational piece, like
Literally 24 hours.
to have you in and out, but it's sort of going to be better to condense it and have it so that to sit down.
And sort of leave you guessing, so you might guess what happens in hour 3, for example, so we don't show that. So, yeah.
with 10 hours to go, I would go to my mum's for a chat. We'd drink lots of wine and listen to Paul Weller and Nina Simone and Maloko, The Time Is Now. And then she would play Joan Baez's Donna on the guitar.
Snow, the solid form taken by water when falling, crossing or rising through the atmosphere. Each crystal snowflake forms its own unique hexagon.
With 9 hours to go, we would put on all our favourite clothes and smash all the plates, and then we would drink all the spirits from the back of the cupboard.
Assemble a disaster supply kit. Include drinking water, cans, no cooked food, non-electric can opener, first aid kit, battery-powered radio, flashlight, snow removal equipment, and extra batteries in a place where you can find them, even in the dark.
With 8 hours to go, we would start to eat, even if none of it went together. We would eat glacé cherries and pineapple chunks, and pickled gherkins, and frozen peas, and then we'd finish it all off with ice cream.
In extreme circumstances, looting may become the only way a person can procure necessities for themselves and their loved ones.
With 7 hours to go, we would write down all the dirtiest words you could think of in the frozen windows.
In hypothermia stage 1, you start to shiver. Your hands become numb and you are unable to perform complex tasks with them.
With 6 hours to go, we would fall asleep. We wouldn't mean to.
In hypothermia stage 2, shivering becomes more violent. You become uncoordinated. Your movements are slow and laboured. You stumble and are confused.
With 5 hours to go, we would lie in bed and my mum would tell me all the stories that I heard.
In hypothermia stage 3, speaking becomes difficult. Your thoughts are sluggish and amnesia starts to appear. Walking is near impossible. Any exposed skin turns blue and puffy. Major organs fail.
With 4 hours to go, we would just be silent.